Presidential advisor Stephen Miller was taking questions from reporters after rolling out Donald Trump's new plan for legal immigration, one that would slash admissions by favoring people with job skills and English proficiency rather than family ties to those already here. But when Miller called on CNN correspondent Jim Acosta, he got a lecture.
What you're proposing here, what the president's proposing here, does not sound like it's in keeping with American tradition when it comes to immigration. The Statue of Liberty says, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, yearning to breathe free.
Do you really at CNN not know the difference between green card policy and illegal immigration?
Sir,
you really don't know that?
Cuban immigrant. He came to this country in 1962, right before the Cuban Missile Crisis, and obtained a green card.
Say,
it's like you're trying to engineer the racial and ethnic flow of people into this country.
Jim, that is one of the most outrageous, insulting, ignorant, and foolish things you've ever said, and for you that's still a really... The notion that you think that this is a racist bill is so wrong and so insulting.
Joining us now from New York, Amy Holmes, political analyst at Rasmussen Reports, and Kathy Aru, publisher of Catalina Magazine and a former editor at the Washington Post magazine. So, Amy, was Jim Acosta, in challenging Stephen Miller, acting like a journalist?
I think he was acting pretty obnoxious, if I may say. When did White House press briefings become into debate club? It's my understanding that journalists are there to collect information. If he wants to challenge the White House on their new immigration policy, I think he's supposed to be going to other sources to do that, advocates for, I guess, his point of view. And for me, it was very painful to watch. I know a lot of conservatives enjoyed watching Steve.
Think North Korea and Charlottesville have made President Trump forget about that no-vote Senator John McCain cast July 28 on the Obamacare skinny repeal amendment. Think again. From all indications at Trump's Tuesday press conference at Trump Tower in New York City, the Arizona Republicans' vote remains very much on the president's mind. In fact, it came up when a reporter asked Trump about McCain's defense of H.R. McMaster, the national security advisor who has been targeted with criticism from alt-right activists. The Arizona Republic reported, "Senator McCain? You mean the one who voted against Obamacare?" The president responded, "You mean Senator McCain who voted against us getting good health care?" Trump even brought up McCain's name a second time, the newspaper reported, when the president was asked if his infrastructure plan would advance. Unlike stalled agenda items such as health care reform. "We came very close with health care," the president said. Unfortunately, John McCain decided to vote against it at the last minute. You'll have to ask John McCain why he did that. But we came very close to health care. We will end up getting health care, but we'll get the infrastructure. And actually, infrastructure is something that I think we'll have bipartisan support on. We came very close with health care. Unfortunately, John McCain decided to vote against it at the last minute. President Donald Trump McCain had urged Trump to defend McMaster from alt-right criticism, the Republic noted. Since this fringe movement cannot attract the support of decent Americans, it resorts to impugning the character of a good man and outstanding soldier who has served honorably in uniform and sacrificed more for our country than any of his detractors ever have, McCain said in a statement. Such smear tactics should not be tolerated and deserve an emphatic response. I hope the president will once again stand up for his national security advisor and denounce these repugnant attacks. Trump and McCain have been at odds since at least June 2015, when McCain said he didn't approve of Trump's comments about Mexicans when Trump launched his presidential campaign. That sparked some back and forth between the two men, including Trump's notorious "I like people that weren't captured" remark the following month, referring to McCain, a former prisoner of war. Following Trump's Tuesday press conference, McCain issued a tweet, criticizing Trump for not more forcefully distinguishing between the groups that participated in the Charlottesville rally over the weekend. There's no moral equivalency between racists and Americans standing up to defy hate and bigotry. The President of the United States should say so. John McCain, at St. John McCain, August 16, 2017. There's no moral equivalency between racists and Americans standing up to defy hate and bigotry, McCain tweeted. The President of the United States should say so.
A Texas police chief said he was asked to leave a doctor's office because he was carrying his gun. Conroe Police Chief Philip Dupuy told the Courier he was wearing his badge, lanyard with identification and gun when he began to check in for his appointment at Texas ear, nose and throat specialists in the Woodlands on August 8. Office for carrying gun. Published August 13, 2017. Fox News. Conroe